Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm away from home. It's gonna be a little difficult to put out videos in front of a screen, but I want to kind of correct something I put out earlier in the week. So I prematurely declared that the FEPI dividend was gonna be $1.15. This has happened in a couple videos, because what happens is there's a site out there called like stockanalysis.com, and it throws out a dividend estimate for FEPI that's not accurate, because the ex-dividend date was actually, or the declaration date was actually the 25th, not the 23rd. There's a couple months on the calendar that it is the 23rd, like in October and November, and so on. But nonetheless, it was not $1.15, it was $1.09. So the NAV of the fund has dropped to like 51.38. We had kind of a rough week for the markets this week. So, at 51.38 with $1.09 times 12, it still holds at a 25% dividend payout, which I think is phenomenal. Like I've been saying, FEPI is one of my favorite funds. 25% yield and very little to no NAV erosion is of course phenomenal. But the way I look at it, 25% being maintained is phenomenal. And the key selling point to FEPI, in my opinion, is that you're getting a 25% yield with little NAV erosion. Also, the fund is invested in the underlying shares, which is very uncommon for these high dividend yield funds, right? So, like I say, I'm a big fan of FEPI. I'm probably going to add more to my portfolio, because like I say, I like the stable yield with little to no NAV erosion. Now, one caveat I would say is that the underlyings, most of the Mag 7, because it is, after all, the REC Shares FANG Innovation and Equity Premium Income ETF. So it's heavily invested in those Mag 7 stocks. Those have all done phenomenally. So you could make the argument that, well, why are we slightly down, when all the Magnificent 7 stocks have done magnificently this year? So that's a thing. But still, if you're a dividend investor at heart, if your core investment philosophy is, the high dividend yields, then I think FEPI is one of the best plays, in addition to REC shares. And of course, you've got the stable yield max funds like YMAX, YMAG, and so on. You've got some yield max funds that have recovered like all of their NAV in just 1 year. So if you had bought when they went public, you would be playing with the house's money at this point. But nonetheless, that is the dividend for FEPI. There is a new yield max fund out, by the way, that I'll be covering when I get back to my screen, probably tomorrow morning. So anyway, that is the quick FEPI update. Still 25% yield, $1.09 times 12 is 25% out of 51.38, the current NAV of the fund. So thank you all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye.